Jalen Brunson. Jalen motherfucker Brunson. Whatever you wanna call him. Captain Clutch, Brunson Burner, Big Body Brunson. King of New motherfucker, yo. New York stand up, y'all. I'm going with the Knicks this year. New York stand up, y'all. Yo, shout out to the Knicks, man, for real. For real, man. I want big W's in the comment section on it. Big W. Nothing else, man. Shout out to the Knicks, y'all. Jalen Brunson. Man, I keep telling you, y'all don't like listening to me. That this man, every year, the same thing happens. Everyone's better than Jalen Brunson until it's time to be better than Brunson. All of a sudden, niggas go ghost. It's the reality. It's time, man. That little man, he gives me Allen Iverson vibes, man. I know I keep saying this over and over again. Man, seeing Allen Iverson or IT, that short stint in Boston, woo! But IT wasn't doing like this. Not like this. Not at this level that Brunson's doing, yo. Man. And I watched the game and I'm like, oh my goodness, Brunson's injured. He's getting injured. He's struggling. Started the game 1 for 8. And I'm seeing people going crazy on NBA Twitter and on Instagram. I'm like, yo, people are throwing Jalen Brunson and the Knicks cut it down. I'm like thinking to myself. I think I was talking to one of my homeboys. I told him like, yo, these niggas are forgetting who Jalen Brunson is, man. If this game is a 10-15 margin gap until the fourth quarter, this man will win the Knicks to victory. And I was actually uploading a YouTube video with that caption. Like, I changed the caption twice because I was scared with that thumbnail. I was scared of messing it up. I'm like, nah, F it. I'm gonna pull it. I know Brunson gonna pull it. And yo, man, Jalen Brunson, don't let me down, bro. If there's 2 things for sure, is that you're gonna pay taxes at the end of the month, and Jalen Brunson's gonna deliver in clutch time. For sure. Man, but let's talk about this game, man. Big game, yo. Very, very entertaining game. If the rest of the series is gonna be like this, big. I'm definitely looking forward to this series, yo. Like, for real. It was fun. Good basketball. Looking forward for tomorrow. More basketball. So let's start with the Knicks, man. Josh Hart. That man got heart for real. That's why his surname is Hart. That man has heart. I was watching the game. I'm like, bro, this guy is everywhere. Getting assists, he's stealing, going on fast break, diming, rebounds, bro, offensive rebounds, defensive rebounds, bro, especially defensive rebounds, making sure opening his legs, everything. He secure the rebound over guys like Victor Wembanyama, Luke Cornell. It don't matter. A 6'5" dude with heart is there, dominating. Man, that's what I need my young boys to learn, man. In basketball, not everyone's gonna be the scorer, the first option. Some people is just gonna be the hustle guy, man. Me, for example, most of my basketball career, I was the hustle guy, man. You're just gonna have to hustle, though. And there's one thing Josh Hart said stuck with me. I think it was before the game or after, I don't remember. I'll look up he said something along like, I don't have an ego. Because my purpose that God gave me, the Lord Almighty gave me, is to serve my team and my teammates to the best of my abilities. And give everything I have. And one thing he said, I don't have an ego. That was burnt long time ago when I was saved by our Lord, our God. You see, this man has no ego. He's just following his purpose, just to serve his team to the best of his abilities and give his best every day. And that's what he's doing. OG Anunoby, man, I keep telling you, man. This guy is gonna be major this series, and he was there being physical with Wemby on help all the time. Cat was guarding Wemby mostly, but he scored 17 points. He wasn't, bro. It's crazy. I'm so used to not seeing this guy miss shots that when he had like a decent efficiency game, I'm like he didn't play good on offense. But I thought he didn't. Watching the game, look, he still had 17 points. But Mikael Bridges, although he didn't score a lot, 3 for 6, 3 free throws. Those 2 free throws were major. Him like Josh Hart getting steals. And one thing about Mikael, man, that guy, he sits down on defense, he locks up. And he's mobile enough, quick enough to guard the fast guards, man. He was there with Castle in them. He was there. So Castle and De'Aaron, yeah, he was there. Landry Shamet, yo, off the bench, he made timely shots. Him and Deuce McBride and Jose Alvarado, El Bori. That guy is hard. That layup he did on Wemby. That guy is hard, man. I want a player like Jose Alvarado on my team any day of the week, 24/7. That dude is hard. That dude hustles. For real. He's a dog. Mitchell Robinson, those 13 minutes he gave were valuable. 6 rebounds, 2 points. He was sitting down on Wemby, man. I even said before this season, like he's probably the best defender one of the best defenders you have in the league for Wemby. Him and Anunoby. Because Anunoby on help. Come on, man. Man, it's definitely gonna be a top series on Wemby. And but the guy I gotta shout out the most. Before I leave, I gotta shout out the most. He was the key for this game, for the comeback in the third quarter. It started in the third quarter. Karl-Anthony Towns. Big props to Karl-Anthony Towns, yo. We talk about that sometimes he's soft on defense. He fouls, he plays stupid defense. He played good defense. And I didn't see no silly fouls outside of one foul. 4 offensive rebounds. He was major in the glass, being aggressive. Man, in one game, he was more aggressive than Chet Holmgren was the whole effing last series. Going at Wemby's chest like, yo, yeah, Nick, yeah, Ninja. What F you gonna do? Yeah, Ninja. Going at his chest. Yeah. Yeah, I really like that. And he wasn't settling for the 3 ball, yo. He only took 2 threes, man. Pump pick, attack the basket. He's quick. He's quicker than all the big men. And he's strong for the guards. So I really like Cat. Cat for me was the most important player in this win today. Him and Josh Hart, major. But man, those dudes kept them in the game. But and guys like Landry Sham and Deuce McBride, for example, that corner shot falling off and he hits the back. I'm like, what the hell? But they made sure the game was close up to the 4th quarter. And boy, oh boy, the king of New York, the king of Gotham, Batman himself, Jalen Brunson. Come on, y'all. Are y'all still gonna dub this show, guy? If the Knicks win this championship, we're really gonna have an uncomfortable conversation about certain guys here. Because he's gonna lead a team to a championship. He's led the team further as a number option that a lot of point guards we love in this generation. We look up to. Guys like Dame, Russ, Kyrie. Guys that are supposed to be better than him, but we can say, the Knicks have a very good squad. The East is weak. Nah. This margin of difference, they won their 12th straight game. Their 11th game, they won by more than 10 points. It's not a fluke, yo. They showed you. And like I said, I got Knicks in 6. And Jalen Brunson struggled. And I don't expect him to play this bad again. Trust me. Because don't lie, a lot of shots he took The refs weren't calling fouls on the drive, like they pulled the shirt, things like that. I don't think it's gonna happen again. But let's talk about the Spurs, y'all. But the Knicks bench showed up. We were questioning the Knicks bench, the Knicks bench scored up. They had what, 28 points? The Spurs bench only had 20 points. They ain't gonna cut it. Carter Bryant, I don't know, he played very play. I don't know why they were giving those minutes to Harrison Barnes. I don't know if the coach scared of playing the younger guys, but I even rather bring Lindy Waters or Kelly Olynyk, yo. Because you actually got decent players on the bench, you just don't want to play them. And then they got Luke Cornell played 10 minutes, but man, he ain't give you nothing. Luke Cornell, if there's some guys that been, you see when guys beneficiate from good teams, good systems, this is Luke Cornell right there. Outside of that block, his whole playoff, his minutes have been negative. I don't know why Keldon Johnson only played 8 minutes. Was very weird for me. I mean, he got in foul trouble real quick, but I don't see why is he playing the 6th man of the year 8 minutes. And Dylan Harper, yo, how do you bench the guy that's been the best player on the team the last 4 minutes, Mitch Jones? I don't care if he's 19, 20, he's the best he has to play. I'm sorry, yo. You either bench Jalen Fox or Vassell. But I would say bench Fox. Because Vassell at least is giving you something on defense and is rebounding. So I love Jalen Fox, but bench. If the young guys are losing control of the game, they get into numbers, put him back on. But Dylan Harper, he wasn't supposed to be in the bench in this game. No. Not at all. He should have played those minutes. Those minutes, he should have played. Man, De'Aaron Fox, always defend you that, I mean, your job is to take care of the ball, maybe to control the pace, but if you 3 for 13, ain't gonna cut it. I'm not saying being less aggressive because it's fine. So 12, 13 shots, but you gotta make shots. But there was a lot of easy shots De'Aaron Fox missed. I don't expect him to miss them again. I think that ankle is still bothering him a bit because this is not that De'Aaron Fox we know we've grown accustomed to. But I expect him to have a good game. Stephon Kessler, I keep saying he's the most consistent player for the Spurs this playoffs. His 3 balls, he really has to work on the 3 balls this offseason, but like it's different from the Thompson twins. At least he's got a good, his shot kind of looks fluid, but it's just his jump shot is very flat in my opinion. He needs to work on the jump shot more. He has so much of a set shot. The mid range is good, but the 3 points are young now. But he gives you so much in rebounding, on defense, and assists. Come on, yo. At the point guard position, ain't that many defenders better than him, and he's physical, he's tall. I mean, he bought a Jalen Brunson in the beginning. Even Derek Fox was solid on defense, in my opinion. Dylan Harper, too. I like the fact Dylan Harper came in straight attacking Jalen Brunson. Like, causing the mismatch. The starters were supposed to do that the whole time. And then, Julian Champagne, yo. He started the game with 5 threes. I'm looking at this boy like, ooh. It's going to be one of them nights. Him and GTA Alvarado going back and forth. But then he slowed down and cooled down. But, man, I really like Champagne. Really like Champagne, man. Shout out to my boy Champagne, man. For real. 16 and 10, man. Big performance. Straight shooter, catching that big. But yo, Wemby. I'm leaving Wemby for last, man. Besides De'Aaron Fox, I'm even more disappointed with Wemby's performance, man. Too much 3 points. Too many. 9 threes. Hell no. And from the beginning, he looked flat, he looked tired. I don't know, it's maybe like the whole, like they say, the NBA finals are different beasts. You have the whole media availability, in practice, the pros game conference, all the media. I don't know if that kind of messed up with his focus, whatever. If having a physical game like this one, after coming off that series with OKC, he's still tired, but they have to. He has to find a way to manage his fatigue because he looked flat from the beginning, and it has been the whole playoffs of the recurrence thing. One good game, one bad game. One good game, one bad game. Probably the next game they're gonna win, is gonna play well, but I feel like this ain't gonna cut it. Against this next team, ain't gonna cut it. Cause they got some dogs there. They got some dogs. Like Mike Brown said, who let the dogs out? Who? Yeah, for real. They got dogs out there, man. Real dogs, bulldogs, peoples. Yeah. But yeah, man, he 6 for 21, too many jump shots. He came in, he made his first 3 pointers, I think, and then mid-range pull up, but then he just slowed down. But I need to see more. At least he got to the line. I liked it. 12 for 13, made his free throws. But too many turnovers for me. That's what I'm saying. Too much playing in the perimeter, trying to create point. I don't know if they're trying to give him more looks as a start the offense, but Josh Hart was reaping him left and right. So I would like to see him. Like I say, I feel like his best spot is the high post, the free throw line, elbow area where he can catch the ball, attack the elbows, raise up for the jump shot. Play from there. One dribble is in the rim, one spin dunk. I prefer those situations. It's harder to contain him. He's big enough to see all the passes, and in that area, you kind of have to commit to the help. So give the ball to the shooter like Vassell, Champagne. Champagne is knocking down shots. I expect Vassell to knock down shots the next game because he's also a good shooter. So yeah, but those are the things I would like to see. Those adjustments I would like to see from Wemby. Not too much dribbling in the perimeter because Cat can really keep up with him in the perimeter. We saw he really can. Mitchell Robinson can also keep up with him. They're not slow-footed big men. They're mobile big men. Cat's problem is in the post. But even in the post, he's still stronger than Wemby. He just struggles with guys like Jokic and B, guys that are more physical. But a guy like Wemby is barely 200 pounds. Cat is big. Not gonna bully Cat or Mitchell Robinson. So he really gotta get in that mid-range, shoot from there. Instead of trying to face out from the 3-point, face out from the mid-range. I don't understand why people try to get away from the mid-range. From the mid-range, like I said, one dribble, kick out. You gotta commit to him in the mid-range because he's too close to the rim. Because that guy, bro, from outside the free throw line is raising up for a dunk. So you gotta commit early. So now you having 2-3 people in him, and you have open shooters. When just make the right pass, and they'll make shots. I mean, everyone from Castle, besides Castle and Harper, are really consistent good shooters in this team, and so I expect them to make shots. But yeah, that's what I gotta say, man. But big games today. I think the Spurs are gonna come back and win game 2. But I think once you go to New York, the Knicks are gonna win the 2 games in New York. But I expect the Spurs to come back, win game 2. Because I think Wemby's gonna make those adjustments. I don't expect De'Aaron Fox to shoot this bad. I expect Keldon Johnson to produce more on the bench, Vassell to make shots. And I feel like the Spurs are not gonna let just home court advantage slip up again. But I think once you go back to New York, it's gonna be a whole different base. I don't know if they're gonna be able to handle that, but the Spurs really gotta win game 2. It's a must win. Cause if they don't win game 2, this series might be over in 4. They really gotta win game 2. But yo, hit like, comment, share, subscribe, and yeah, we out, y'all.